guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the day that RM of BTS has released his album Indigo! 4 years later and we're back with Indigo from this guy. The title in of itself, like Indigo, and like the shade of indigo, like I think it really fits him, like who he is as well as a person, yeah, but like definitely with what he's talked about with how like this album is going to showcase an archive of his 20s. So we are here, we are here, we are here. The title track is Windflower with Eugene. I'm just so excited for him. Like I'm not gonna do any more talking, I'm gonna get right into it. I feel like I need to take a breath or alright, let's go. Oh, I like these clouds. Fireworks? What he's wearing too. His voice. This setting right here. The field. That's Eugene. Oh, the trees! We all know how much he is a nature person. We all know that. She has a strong voice. Like a tornado? Cadence! This is really pretty right here. The purple! I know from the jump that this was going to be different, but at the same time, I knew it was going to be equally as beautiful, equally as insightful, and equally as introspective. I was just reading some of the lyrics. Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, so he starts off with saying, flower field, that's where I'm at. Open land, that's where I'm at. No name, that's what I have. When your feet don't touch the ground. When your own heart underestimates you. When your dreams devour you. When you feel you're not yourself. All those times. Off the bat, like, it's just, like, he's just thinking about where he is right now and where he wants to stay, almost. You have, like, all this stuff going on around you. You are very busy with what you do in your life, but all he wants to do is just be in a flower field and an open land. Of course, that's just me, like, interpreting it. When your own dreams devour you, when your own heart underestimates you, like I said, with everything going on around you, you just kind of lose yourself. You don't focus on yourself. He did make a reference to Persona somewhere. Hold on, let me see. Where's your dream? I automatically thought about, like, Persona, because he says, where's your soul, where's your dream, do you think you're alive? Yeah, that was like a callback to Persona. He talks about how everything's so exhausting from A to Z, no hero and he's no villain, I'm barely anything. He says, like, yeah, I've been going no matter what's in front. Memories of holding on to dawn's edge and spitting things out. Society's all for the loudest. It's an aside, a boat in full bloom. To face all the prejudice and misunderstandings. Grounded on my own 2 feet. I can't go to the stars again. I can't. Underfoot I just go. Not even knowing my own sadness. Even making friends with the shadows. How everything is so exhausting. And then how he's no hero, no villain. It's pretty much talking about how people are always trying to label him as something, but he says, like, I'm barely anything. So, like, you can call me whatever you want, but I know what I am. I am what I label myself, not what other people label me as, and I love that. He's gonna keep going no matter what's in front, being on his own 2 feet and going, like, he just wants to be so grounded, just wants to focus on his own path and not what anybody else tells him. And he even talks about, like, shadow too. Another callback to the Map of the Soul era. Recognizing your shadows. And then saying, like, all the prejudice and misunderstandings that he's going to face. Well, what he's going to face and, like, what he's faced, you know, pretty much ever since he became an idol. He also says nothing was ever meant to be mine. And don't tell me, like, you gotta be someone else. Because I'll never be like them. This actually reminds me of what he said in A Good on Mono, how people tell him to be cooler and to be better. So him saying, don't tell me to be like somebody else because I'll never be like them. Like, listen, only I can be me, and what you tell me to be, like, I'm not gonna listen to that. Who are you to tell me how to be and what to be and who to be? Last time I checked, like, this is my life and I live it how I live it. Therefore, like, you can't tell me, like, what to do, how to do it, and when to become that. Lighter flower, flower works. I know the Korean title is like a play on words. Like, he's saying wildflower, but if you replace like a few letters or like a syllable, it could become firework. Lighter flower, then flower work. Is that supposed to be like a flower blooming? You know how fireworks burst in the air, and what Eugene is saying with flower work, you know, I'm just like, okay, flower blooming. Visually speaking, I loved the juxtaposition of light and darkness, like how he's in the field during the day, and then that one scene where he's in the middle of a tornado, like that's the darkness and just all the chaos that's going on around him and all the destruction. And that one scene where it switches from him being on stage, like in a stadium, and then him in the field. I interpret that as like, okay, him on stage is, of course, like where he is in life, versus what I said earlier with like the open field and flower field, like where he wants to be. Almost kind of like where he finds his serenity. Like I said in the reaction, that we all know he loves being in nature. So yeah, he definitely finds serenity and peace and just being stable, like when he's like in nature. Oh no, the way how this sounded, the way how it was produced and arranged, like it was very Namjoon, and it did sound like something to be, I would say, accepting of like what has happened, because you know this is an archive of his 20s. Sounds like, okay, I'm accepting that what has happened in my 20s has happened, and I'm looking forward to what my 30s have. Definitely shout out to Youjeen. I just love seeing him like this. The way how he was in this video, what he was talking about on the song, constant reminder of like why I love him a lot, and I love what he does and how he does it. This is very deserving for Namjoon. I couldn't be any happier for him. I couldn't be any more proud of him. If you like this reaction, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts on this song, on this video. On that note, I'm out.